everybody, and welcome to My Brother, Me, and Advice Show from the Modern Era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middlest brother, Travis McElroy.
I'm your sweet baby brother and 30 under 30 media luminary, Griffin McElroy.
Oh, I'm so I can't contain myself anymore. Hearing that amazing enunciation,
Crisp,
and that diction.
It's because
you got the lips.
There's
you got
no
the tip of the tongue.
There's no Cheetos residue in there blocking the sound waves.
The teeth. It's Pick Watch 2019.
Had the Waterpik for a little over 2 weeks or so, sitting in the Amazon box, and I looked at it every day and said, not yet, not yet, not yet. But I had about 10 minutes to kill just before recording, and I got in there, and I just super soaked the heck out of it.
I had a lot of trepidation the first time I used my Waterpik, because I was fairly sure that there's definitely a pressure at which you're going to rip it up in there.
Yeah.
And you're just sticking this tube in your mouth and going for it.
Yeah, I'm just worried that if I ever used one, I would accidentally set it to Sandblaster.
Yeah.
And it would just tear both the enamel and then everything underneath the enamel. It just straight out of my mouth.
But I gotta say, refreshing, other than the horrible pain of pressure washing my inside skin. I gotta say, the results, folks, I saw a little bit of tastation come out of there.
Whoa.
And those haven't even been around since like 1999.
Do you think if we mention Tastestations enough, eventually the company will just give us the IP?
I don't think it exists. Wait, who owns it? Is that Nestle?
It's Hershey's, if memory serves.
Hershey's.
Yes. But anyway, I used the Waterpik today, and my Congressional Medal of Honor has yet to appear, and I'm confused about
so
that.
Strange.
Yeah, or at least a big boy sticker.
Griffin, I do need to know, when you said the pain in your mouth of blasting your inside skin.
Blasting it.
How can you compare that? I've never used a Waterpik. Could you compare that level of pain to something for me?
Have you ever used one of those massage chairs at the airport that have like the balls in it that go in? Imagine just putting your teeth right into one of those somehow, like sort of sitting on it teeth first, and just sort of get over the hygiene issues associated with that. But physically, that's sort of the feel that we're talking about. And then
I don't care for that.
And then the water, there's a sort of manners issue of what you do with the water as it's being blasted in. You don't want anybody to see the unsightly side of you getting on in there and just dribbling water out of your mouth like some sort of sea monster. So do you swallow it all? The answer is yes, and it's bad.
Now, I just assumed that as you did it, you would kind of keep your mouth open and it would just be like pouring from you like a character in a sci-fi show that was drowning on dry land.
Sure, like a human water feature situation. Yeah. But folks,
if you close your mouth tight around it, it'll blast out your nose, and that'll do a number on the sinuses.
But I have so much air moving between the gaps between my teeth are so big, and I'd never appreciated it.
Between.
Yeah, there's a little.
Let him keep going.
Nope, that's all the words I know.
That's all the words he knows, because it's the only words in the song. I used my Waterpik today.
Let's not lose the point of this.
We can make jokes, but I used my Waterpik today.
Where is that? We need a combo t-shirt. I used my Waterpik today, and hey, I might go eat some charcuterie later.
What's up?
Like just and then once the charcuterie is trapped in my teeth, I'll use the Waterpik again in a never-ending cycle until one day I die.
My favorite part is that the sort of relationship I've built and how it's evolved with my dentist, who at my first cleaning was like, oh my God, because it had been a while since my last confession. And then every sort of, 6 months or so, he would be like, wow, you really need to floss. And he'd be like, you should really be flossing, or at the very least go get a Waterpik. And then like on my last appointment, he was like, I know you're not going to floss. I give up, go buy a Waterpik. And then I used it 2 weeks later.
Are you sort of hesitant to use the teeth again? You kind of hate to, because it's like...
I'll be honest, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
and I'm trying...
Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out if there's other holes I can get the food in, if there's other sort of stuff I can do.
Yeah, is there other places to put the food?
There's got to be other places I can get the food in. And I know the first thing you're going to laugh and joke about for this scuzzy podcast is my ass.
I would never. I was going to say you could freeze dry it, crush it up, snort it right up your nose.
That's now we're going somewhere with that.
Yeah.
Let me.
I'm trying to think outside the bun, Griffin. I'm not just gonna say ass.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
yeah.
you can put it up your. Oh, put the food up your ass.
Just put it
eat like a pickle up your butt. I would never say that.
But
that's disgusting.
if you wanted to nose boof some frozen shark utery, then I don't think there's a law against that.